diploma is not being delivered by a staff member or an administrator. It's being delivered by someone who is special to the graduate and someone who has been serving overseas for over a year and has not seen her brother in that time. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome home Specialist Barksdale, who is home after serving the Iranian War for the 2-127th Infantry Battalion.
A heartwarming surprise at Milwaukee Lutheran High School is getting attention around the world. The May 23rd graduation ceremony paused when Kaylin Barksdale took the stage as administrators acted as if they couldn't find his diploma. Then his sister, who had been serving overseas for the last year, gave him the surprise of a lifetime, hand-delivering his diploma. The siblings, Kaylin and Oriana Barksdale, join us now in studio to talk all about that epic surprise. Thank you both for being here. This is so exciting to have you guys here. How you feeling?
We're feeling good.
Feeling good.
Very appreciative that you guys had us here, so thank you.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to talk to you guys. I've seen that video dozens of times, and it always just like tugs at your heartstrings, right? Yeah. What was going through your mind, Kaylin, first of all, when we see that video?
I was really embarrassed at first. Like in front of all those people, it was really embarrassing. Like putting in a hard work and then them not having my diploma, I was really like, dang, I really don't got my diploma.
Yeah, so you thought that you didn't have your diploma.
I thought I didn't have my diploma at first.
Right.
So then when you heard your sister's voice, then what went through your mind?
I thought it was an audio recording or a video at first. As you can see in the video, there were like screens in the back. So me thinking, okay, maybe this is just like a preset recording or like a video audio issue. But then the video wouldn't pop up, so I was like, okay, then maybe just the audio over the intercom or something. And then I didn't hear anything else. Like, and I started to see like a gentleman rise up, and then I noticed that people's heads were turning and started to clap. And then I seen her come down the aisle, and I was like, oh dang, my sister's here. That's cool.
Did you ever think that you'd see her at your graduation?
No, honestly not.
Yeah, and why not?
Because I knew she had a job to do. She did tell us months before that her service would be delayed due to different conditions. So I kind of expected her to not be here.
Yeah, and did that, how did you feel about her not being there?
I wanted my sister to be here. I was kind of sad, but I came to terms with it. But I was also glad that God still had her, you know, safe and everything. And I just wanted her to come home safe and just in one piece. Yeah,
Mariana, let's talk to you. First of all, thank you for your service. You've been serving overseas for the last year, over the last year or so. You held this secret all the way up until the last minute.
I did. It was very hard. Initially, in the beginning of the deployment, they kind of gave us an idea on when we would be home. But then the war over there kind of kicked off, so things were getting delayed and we weren't quite sure if I'd be home in enough time, but by the grace of God, he made it all happen for us. I really wanted to be here for my brother, especially after, you know, missing so many other holidays and other, you know, accomplishments over the past year. I at least wanted to make it home for his big milestone, so I was grateful to be able to do that.
Yeah, how close are you guys as siblings?
We're very close. I mean, we pretty much grew up together, of course. We're related by our father's side. So yeah, we're locked in.
Yeah, that is so cool. So Kaylin, tell us what's next for you.
I will be going to college for cybersecurity, basically a double major, so cybersecurity and pre-law. And then I also want to have 2 minors in real estate and business. And then I also will be going for an athletic scholarship for football as well to Lakeland University. And then at least I want to say after my first or second year, I want to then go transfer D1. I feel like it would be honestly easier for me to get into a setting where I can learn college football better instead of just automatically going to the higher level of football and, you know, just being thrown in there or not being able to play. So, you know, I just want to prepare myself before I go to that upper level.
Yeah, well, the sky is the limit. And again, congratulations to you. Thank you for your service. You guys are fantastic. Thanks for sharing your story and that surprise with all of us. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. And we will be right back with much more 12 News at 11.